Hey there, today's video with a little mental self-defense is about when you're feeling broken. Do you ever feel that way? Like you just feel broken? I can remember when there were times when that's how I used to describe myself. I used to feel so down and so frustrated, and the only way that I could best describe it was I'm broken, I'm damaged, I'm worthless, I have no value. So when you're feeling broken, life can feel very, very bleak. And this video is about if you're in that space, maybe this will help you. So the Japanese have it's a beautiful artwork, and it's called Kinsugi. Kin meaning golden, and Sugi meaning to mend or repair. So what they actually do is when they have, like, let's say somebody breaks a bowl, instead of throwing it out, they actually take the bowl and they take the pieces and they use this gold material to kind of weld it or mend it back together. And they also feel that if you have a bowl that has what they call kintsugi, a lot of gold threads running through it, right? The gold mending is running through it, and it's a bowl that's really, really full of this gold mending, that the bowl is more valuable than when it was brand new. What? Can you believe that? Can you believe thinking about having something be more valuable, or you being more valuable based on your past experience? I know for me, when I started learning this, when I started understanding that this was a way for me to have that mental self-defense about when I was feeling, when the enemy, the mind, that the biggest, strongest, most fiercest opponent is your mind, was trying to convince me that I was broken, that I had no value, that I was worthless. Then I would start to think about all of the things that I had been through and what it actually has done for me. Because once you've experienced it and you've climbed out of it, now you know you can experience that and climb out of it. Now, most of us don't want to go through that again, right? But anything worth having is worth working for. So as you really start to delve into who you are, believe in who you are, understand in who you are, what is your purpose? What is your reason for being here? And those experience that we've had that we use to say I'm broken or I'm damaged, what if those are what actually make us more valuable? Because they do. Because everything that we move out of, everything that we choose to say, you know what, this is not going to get me down. I am not going to stay here. I refuse to be a victim. I refuse to see myself as less than. When we are able to grasp that and shift our mindset and use that mental self-defense to, like, yes, I am not going to let that opponent ever hijack my thoughts again. Now you see, you start to feel like the warrior that you are, right? You start to walk a little straighter, stand a little taller, and you realize that your body language now is open. And as it's open, everything that's open, you're able to receive. And when you're able to receive, you can receive your good or you can receive your negative, right? Positive or negative. Because it's all about what you're thinking of. So if you're thinking about, hey, good is coming to me today because I'm a fabulous person. No longer am I broken. But here is the fabulous, fabulous thing for you to hold on to about this video. You can't really appreciate something until you've had it taken away from you. Or you can't really appreciate something until you've experienced the contrast. So you can't know light without dark, you can't know up without down, you can't know positive without negative. So knowing that you've experienced something negative, Now you know there is an opposite for everything. Everything has its opposite. And when you're ready to step out of how you're feeling right now, when you're ready to use that mental self-defense, right? That shift in your mindset that says, I am going to master this belief. No longer am I going to believe that I'm broken. No longer am I going to believe that I have no value. No longer am I going to believe that being victimized makes me a victim. When you're ready to accept that and shift out of that negative mindset to a more positive mindset, now, again, the feeling is tremendous within you. And as you open up and you receive more positive into your life, positive thoughts, positive people, positive experiences, everything in your life changes. You know, we're always taught that we have to go outside of us. We have to go do something in order to have what we want. But everything comes through us. So when we move through whatever belief that we have, when we can master that belief and allow ourselves to stop believing that something in our past defines who we are today, that is power of the mind. If you are resonating at all with this message and you'd like to have some more information on this, I invite you to visit masteringyourbeliefs.com. Spend some time there, poke around, and if you have any questions, remember, ask your sensei. In the meantime, this is Nancy Muller, the one and only Life Sensei, saying ciao for now.